Period care or menstrual health care was always available way before in the modern period, and it was accessible to women for millions of years. Each generation or each era kind of had its own way of dealing with menstruation or coping with menstruation in a way that kind of made sense to them. And there's no reason for us today to not be able to find a solution to that and be able to kind of respond to period poverty that way. My name's Hind Alkhatrash and I'm the green girl behind Leap Loves Green. It's an eco-conscious online store that helps you live sustainably and look cute while doing it. I started Leap Loves Green simply as like a side project, awareness account on Instagram. It was all about us being your local green guide and telling you where you could get what and what you can swap for what. There's still like a lot of education that needs to happen, be it in Kuwait or globally, and asking people to kind of prioritize eco-conscious products is still a lot of work when it comes to marketing, which is how we kind of came about to situate ourselves as a local brand by kind of speaking and approaching locals in a language they would kind of appreciate and better understand. It's not just a matter of like what we end up kind of producing, that matters if it's like sustainable or not, but rather it's also about what we throw away and how that is treated and how that is managed when it hits the landfill. At the moment, unfortunately, there are no real policies in place when at least it comes to Kuwait. The handling is very irresponsible. It's either dug into the earth or burned, so it's not really well managed. Leap has been amazing in the way it's kind of served as a creative endeavor for myself and my vision. What I was kind of hoping to go for when we recently rebranded Leap Loves Green. The idea is to kind of make it approachable, inviting, welcoming, super inclusive to anyone and everyone who wants to be part of the sustainability journey. We try to not further trigger people with eco-anxiety and any like alarmist content. So everything you kind of read in the media about what's going on in the world, it can be super overwhelming, and I can definitely relate to that, and it can make someone kind of feel very hopeless to the point of not even wanting to try anymore. So we do steer away from that when it comes to our messaging, but rather be very kind of solution-oriented with what we present instead, and illustrate that there are greener options. You don't have to always be like the absolute greenest. Mainstream eco-conscious goods, they have to kind of have like this whole green theme to them, and you feel like you're either all in or all out. So you're either like sustainable, carry tote bag everywhere, or vegan, only drink nut milk, or you're nothing at all. And we wanted to kind of help illustrate that middle ground and what that middle ground can look like, where you can meet halfway, you can try your best, and that can be enough sometimes. Leap started off with its period care collection as its kind of core collection and core base. We currently distribute for Suno, who supply us with bamboo-based pads, She's Eve, who have amazing reusable pads made from like the offcuts of high-end brands like Gucci. We have incredible warm bottles that we get from UU Bottle that are made from like 100% natural rubber. And we've also curated our own kind of collection of menstrual-friendly teas to again kind of complement the period experience. And this is one of my favorite projects, which we were able to kind of curate and develop and produce locally, all in all, A to Z. We work with Suno very closely for our period care collection when it comes to their bamboo-based pads, and they do a wonderful job in really elevating the period experience and making it worth celebrating through their beautiful packaging, which is done by female artists. There's definitely a preference between disposable period products and then reusable ones, and everyone's definitely entitled to their own choice and preference when it comes to that. But certainly accessibility is always something that's on the agenda when it comes to LEAP and our approaches for the future, be it making these products more widely available in public spaces or making them more affordable for women in the long run.